Reading Neuroniac by Jan Dragata felt like stepping into a vision of the future that's both inspiring and unsettling at the same time. The book explores an extraordinary idea of a world where truth cannot be hidden and lies are instantly exposed, and it does so with such depth and imagination that I found myself questioning what our own society might look like under those conditions. What truly captivated me were the main characters, Scott and Mel Knox. From their early days as high school sweethearts to their shared journey through marriage, family, and military life, their story felt deeply human and emotionally grounded. Watching Scott's brilliant yet troubled mind develop the revolutionary OIAI technology and seeing how Mel stands by him through every struggle made the story feel both epic and intimate. Jan Dragata doesn't just tell a futuristic tale, he builds a world that feels frighteningly possible. His writing is smart and layered, filled with emotion, purpose, and a sense of realism that keeps you thinking long after you close the book. A mix of technology, morality, and human resilience is handled beautifully. Neuroniac isn't just science fiction, it's a powerful reflection on truth, innovation, and what it truly means to protect humanity. It left me both moved and inspired. If you enjoy stories that make you think and feel at the same time, this one is a must-read. Here is an example of the dialogue between Scott and Mel when rolling out OIAI in Congress.
Scott looked at Mel more seriously and said, "I think our next step has to be to stand up our organic infrastructure in Congress, and I think I will need your help with that. Without OI truth, the congressional lunatics would just run amok, spinning everything to meet their political agendas. Also, this entire situation could quickly become a national disaster if we don't get out in front of it." He looked at Mel for interest, got it, and went on. "Dan and I agreed we must ensure every congressional base is covered, and that includes training their congressional staff in OI, because only a few legislative members can even spell technology, much less use it. Therefore, we must ensure that their aides guide them not only to accelerate their understanding, but also to stop spinning false narratives or rationalizing the truth to preserve whatever lies they have perpetuated in the past. We don't have the luxury of allowing them to submarine OI in its infancy." Mel looked at him with admiration. He was always best with his back against the wall. She quickly jumped in. "My darling, most congressional lunatics have lawyer backgrounds. They will relate better to someone who speaks their language. Are you confident enough to let me lead in this congressional effort? Also, we may never have a better time than coming off a direct Chinese attack on the United States to rally them to put aside partisan politics for the country's good." Scott's appreciation of her intellect was evident on his face. "You know, you are the best person to educate Congress. Everyone likes you and will have difficulty attempting to demonize you for speaking the truth and making them face it."